And we are live. So for you folks at home, this is Motovloggers Behaving Badly, because what else have you got to do on a Tuesday? And that was an awful introduction, but it only gets worse from here. So anyway, there's Skeggy's clock.
Sorry.
So you know we're right on time. Alrighty, so we'll get the panel that is here right now to give us a big ol' how-did-he-do, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll start off with Suffolk Andy.
2 thumbs up.
That works for me. Alright, and making his triumphant return after a hiatus, at which point he went out to discover himself and found out
On his ball bag as well. he doesn't want to show us the scars, apparently, because they're still in the sling.
Yeah. We've got the man himself, Skeggy Kruger, in the house.
Hello, people. Pleased to be back.
Nice, nice, nice. And enjoying his breakfast, taking his time returning as well from a long, long trip, at which he discovered he is not the Quitsat Atarak. But he may just be the next Dalai Lama. It is Wyvern Biker.
How do you do, Dada?
Top of the morning to you, sir.
Top of the morning to you. You know what? Not one person ever said that, and I was deeply disappointed.
Oh, my
And neither did they say.
Potato!
No, potatoes. Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't hear that either.
You're telling me MC Donkey didn't go, potato!
No, he didn't. And to be sure, no one said that either. I was gutted.
No one said potato. Oh.
Potatoes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Keith, I think we can start calling you the Alan Wicker of the Motovloggers world. I think we can, son. I really do. I think you now are the official Alan Wicker of the Motovloggers world.
Alan Wanker, I think.
Well, I didn't say that. But if you want to go into that subject, you know, we can.
Well, you know.
We can debate it as men on here all together.
He went to Ireland, he was supposed to be going to Isle of Man.
Yeah. So why are we passing that small island over there? I've already got the mine on my next trip, but I'm not going to tell anybody about it just yet.
It's St Michael's Man.
No. It'll be Europe. Mainland Europe.
Oh, I need a passport for that, can't be doing that. Hold on, I'm on mainland Europe.
But it might be the year after next, so it won't be next year. Next year I might do a tour of Scotland, I don't know yet.
Come to France with me.
France is
Right. That'd get you ready for your big tour all around Europe, then, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure if I could spend so long with you, Andy. You're quite rough with me, you know.
I'll bring my wife with me, so you know I can take my frustrations out on her instead of you.
Oh my goodness.
The threesome, that's interesting.
Alright, and on that note...
Don't go to me after that.
Yeah, I didn't tell you she was a lovely looking sheep, did I?
Is it called Dolly?
Oh yes, the right colour.
Alright, so we're gonna look for some salvation from Mr. B. Mr. B, would you like to say hello to the folks at home?
Top of the morning to you.
To be sure.
To be sure.
There
we go.
Alright, and it looks as though I'm getting video calls from Von Swolsenau, which I don't know why that's happening, but if you are watching, which I'm supposing you are because you know that we're on the air, I did send you an invite, so check out your Google Plus, and you should have an invite right there to hop in on the panel. Because I unfortunately can't answer the call because I'm on a live hangout.
Is Fun Sports not in the hangout bunch?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't
know.
What's his real name? Terry?
Bob.
Terry Smith.
Jeez. Oh, he's still trying to call me here.
Oh my god, he's still trying to get used to like electricity and stuff, you know, bear with him.
Probably got a water wheel outside his house.
Yeah, it's not going to let me. I'm not going to be able to answer because we're call. Hello. All right. Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
Bobby.
online.
I'm trying to find him.
My brain is shot. I'm dead. Dead in the head. Alrighty, so with that, I think we'll move over to news and topics. But I'm going to be a good host before we do that because I remembered the Q&A, and at the moment I'm just going to hit these three really quickly because Bex88 says, "How do all?"
Hey, Bex.
Hi, Bex.
Hey Bex, you dude.
No, she's not a dude, Andy.
Well,
No,
she's like, dude, one of the dudes.
A dudette.
I can assure you,
Yeah, all right.
I can assure you, Andy, you'd be very confused if you thought she was.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, don't.
But if you want to talk about it after the show, Andy, I'm a man of the world, and
I don't know. I saw the film The Crying Game, so let's not go there.
Alrighty then.
No offense, Bex, by the way.
So Bex responds with, "Hey, Brill, Dave." Okay.
Dave.
Hey,
Alright.
I see what she did there.
I like that. Alrighty. Speaking of Dave,
Dave!
Dave.
dive.
Kuma UK1 says, "Evening all. Have a good one and hope to be in later. We'll be glad to have you."
I bet you do, that's what she said.
How you diddling, Dave?
He's trying to work up to a diddle.
Yeah, up his armpits, all right.
And of course, Dave has an answer to Bex's comment before, which is, "I'm doing well, Bex88. Thanks for asking."
That's very nice.
You just left the beer on the side. I've got to go back to it.
Alright. And of course, 08 Ride says, "How do everyone?"
How you do, mate?
And I think Von Schwarzenegger is still trying to call me, and I can't answer because
what is
I'm on the
wrong with
line now.
Von Swarta, Nata, just send me a Skype and I'll send you the link, buddy.
Von Schwarzenegger from Black Snake. I sent you the invitation via Google Plus. You should have it. You should have it. So just check in there and see if you've got it. Alrighty. So now that we've got that, Dave gives us a smiley face, and we're gonna go on to news and stuff like that. I guess we'll start off going in the other direction with Mr. B.
I was trying to think of something. There was something I wanted to talk about as well. News. Okay, what news? I bought a new camera. I bought a new action camera.
Wait, another one?
Yeah, when I went to Wales with Northern Vlogger and Gazatron, and actually good old Wyvern Biker turned up as well for the barbecue.
That was the best bit.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't go for a ride, it's just let's have some food and cheers.
Turn up for the food.
And I went to sleep. And then we woke up in the morning, he was gone. It's like, what? It almost felt like we'd been robbed. You know
I was
crying.
He only went because there weren't any sheep there, so.
That's it, yeah. But yeah, so my camera failed. Well, my camera mount failed, and I made it, so it's all my fault. But it lasted 2 years before it finally died. I was a bit annoyed because the scenery was awesome. So I bought a new camera anyway, with a twistable lens. So it ain't a GoPro, yo. So I got a new camera because I just wanted that. I'm going to use my action cameras as like point of view cameras off the bike somewhere, and I may put one in a competition prize. You never know. So there's 200 quid's worth of camera right there, or somewhere around that anyway.
Do you know where it was, Andy? No,
do I know where what was?
The camera. What
do you mean, sorry?
Did you lose it altogether, or did it?
No. It just I had a lanyard on it, so it's fine. But I couldn't mount it back because of the way it was mounted, so it was really annoying. So anyway, there we go. So that's my news. And come back to me if we want to talk about topics in a minute, Bobby, because I had something in mind, but it's just not there in a minute.
All right, we'll bug you in a moment then. All right, Keith.
Topics. They're like chocolate bars with like peanuts in.
Sounds like your poo.
Well, I was going to say, well, you beat me to that, but I haven't really got any, to be honest.
Sounds like shit to me.
I haven't really thought about it. I didn't think it was I forgot that you asked for topics as well.
Sometimes.
Subjects.
I thought that was only Mr. B, so I haven't come quite prepared as I would normally. Although I don't normally come prepared at all, so figure that one out.
Well, at least you managed to get some clothes on. That's the main thing, isn't it?
And he had his cereals before we started live.
I did, yeah. It's all gone. Empty bowl.
All you need now, while you're there, all you need now is an external microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that way, we wouldn't have to listen to your friggin' laptop every time we do a hangout.
I have got an external microphone. I might get it in a minute when I've sorted.
What, like a lapel mic?
No, I've got one of these. It's on like a stalk, and I did like looks like a pen. It comes it from
It's on a stalk. That's what she said.
You know what I mean? It's one of these old-fashioned mics that are on like a base, and it sticks.
Has it got hand samples on the side of it, or
Yeah, but it's a bit sticky.
No,
Okay.
just a bit of general advice there. If anyone does join Hangouts, and just put this out here, if you're using a laptop, if you use an external mic rather than the internal mic, then you won't hear the noise of the laptop. That's all it is, really. Well, look, Von Sparta's made it.
Yeah, I figured because I couldn't answer the call while I'm hosting the Hangout, I would just, go back to where the call was coming in from and put the text in to say, hey, here's the link, and voila, there you go. Oh God, he's got.
Oh my God, what is that?
Mustache on again.
Lip. Don't get to the bar.
Oh God. Would you be happy to look for the fallen Madonna with the big boobies?
Oh, you fallen Madonna with the big boobies, huh? It is written in the Tanakh verse.
Is this microphone working?
Yes.
Andy, I've got a magic custard.
Good mate.
It's good. Oh,
Why?
We have to grow that. We grow that in England. Have you seen the custard fields?
I got it from Andy. It's I know why it's called bird because he hires a kite.
Oh, it must be a fun job harvesting the custard fields.
It actually suits that. You should grow one, mate. It's fantastic. You can tickle your fancy with that.
Now all you need is a bowler
That's
hat.
what sheep says. Yeah.
Oh, the sheep jokes are just bad. So that's
seriously, Skeggy?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
No, not you two. Come on.
Welcome to the Politically Correct channel, where we never upset anybody.
What is your problem?
Oh my, seriously?
It looks fantastic. Come on, join in.
Join in, okay? Hey, I'm going skydiving without a parachute. Do you want to join? Nah, I'm all right, mate. I'll leave that one.
Yes.
Well, I do have to say, skydiving
think,
without a parachute is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It is.
If you use Andy's custard, he's fine.
All right. I guess we'll keep moving on. Skeggy, please save us. Save us.
Is it news and topics by any chance?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, news is I'm sort of back to riding, but I'm waiting for good weather, as opposed to the rain that keeps on happening all the time. And topics, I didn't get any because I didn't know I needed one.
That's fine.
It's like you're trying to trick me or something.
No, not me. Well, I wouldn't do that.
Really? Seems that way.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't even know what to do now. We'll move on. We'll move on to Herr Suffolk Andy.
Not necessarily a good idea, Bobby.
Well, it's 9 on the questions and 9 on the whatever, my little English piggies. So it's 9, 9, 9.
Oh.
What's
my
a
God.
police?
I set myself up for this.
I have to say, I think it's the first time I've ever dreamt that I'm in a hangout.
I really
I
can't
hope I
see what
wake
your
up
problem
soon.
is, Bobby. I mean, it's not as though we've blacked up or something. You know? I mean, what is the problem?
There's only about, I don't know, 1/5 of the population left to upset, really, I think.
Well, let's just piss them all off and beat them all.
Oh, man.
Emma, I can't see anybody getting offended by this, can you? I'm sorry, I forgot she's from Berlin.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's coming off now. I just remembered Emma's from Berlin. There we go. They're not
Taking it.
law.
Oh,
All right. Oh,
It's
hey,
a bit
look,
hot.
it's Von Schwarzenegger. There he is.
It's Bob. Hello, Bob.
Oh, oh God, this is horrible. Okay,
Hang on.
it's Von Schwarzenegger.
I can't get it off.
stupid.
Hell, man. I think I'll leave my packy spot on now.
Oh, God.
Is that really-
There, looks.
No, you can't understand first.
We're not using black, though, are
Oh, shit, I want one of them. No, I want to have one. That's it, I want one of them. That's it.
Oh, dear God.
So,
Okay.
tell me, Bobby, is the hangout going the way you planned it so far?
Does it ever? I don't see that ever happening.
But what about we talk about motorbikes?
Well,
Yes,
Joko
yes.
77 says, what's with the Merkin? I honestly didn't think it was on display for a minute, but I didn't think the camera was panning down that low.
Oh my goodness.
You can understand now why the Americans don't join this hangout any longer, can't you? You crazy Brits.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my goodness. I don't think they have the lung capacity to keep up with all the laughter. Oh, Lord. Okay, so Mr. Von Schwarzenegger. Okay, or is it Bert?
Motorbikes.
Could it be?
I think it's monobrow, whatever it is.
All right. Got any news for us, sir?
There may be a new bike on the way, so I'm going to look at a few tomorrow. So.
Don't join this hangout any longer, can't you?
Oh, somebody's got.
Travis, you got the hangout going in the second window, buddy.
Oh my goodness. I don't think they have the yeah, you gotta mute the other hangout. Mute the other hangout. Yeah. Okay, so what's in a okay, or is it Bert?
Hang on, I'll tell you what. He's all right there. No, he hasn't. Right, okay. I'll just mute him a sec. Sorry, Travis. Travis, what you need to do, buddy, yeah, you've got another window open with the hangout playing, so we're hearing like 8 seconds later what we just talked about. So just check the windows and make sure that you haven't got any other windows playing any video, and then you'll be good to go, buddy. Okay? And you can unmute yourself when you're ready. Oh, no! I'll tell you what. Don't make it stop. A sec. Sorry, Travis. Travis, what you need to do, buddy, yeah? We're hearing like 8 seconds later what we just talked about. Oh, man, it's like live groundhog.
Wow, I think that worked.
Hey.
Welcome to the live hangout, man, Travis. I think you was watching the one that was working about 10 seconds before.
Maybe, I don't know.
You fixed it now, dude. It's all cool. It's all good.
Alright.
No, I was sort of saying, I'm off looking at a new bike tomorrow, so see what it's like.
Alrighty. Alright, sounds
Got
cool.
Got myself a new lid last week as well, so it's all good stuff.
Is it a BMW?
Is it a tiger tank?
Wish, no. It's a Kawasaki.
Oh, what?
Kawasaki.
I thought he was going to say a Honda Grom.
Oh. You guys keep trying to get my fat ass on a Honda Grom.
Well, I was thinking of the Genesis, but I thought it's a bit too quick for me.
Well, I'm just thinking, yeah. I mean, we want Bobby to get on a Grom, but who's going to dig it out? Who's going to dig it out afterwards? Yeah? I mean, even his wife might not want that job, is he?
Oh, dude, I am not looking forward to the aftermath of that. Anywho.
Ooh.
Alrighty, so you're looking at a Kawasaki and you got a new lid. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now that we've got Travis here, dude, hello.
How's it going?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. So you welcome to Motovloggers Behaving Badly. Welcome to Tuesdays. Glad to have you here.
4-6.
Hey, man, it's awesome. It's awesome. So you want to tell everybody about yourself? You know, give us your channel and what you're all about, for those who don't know.
My name's Travis. I go by Steve. Ride a Harley-Davidson V-Rod. I guess I'm another cruiser vlogger since there's not a lot of us. And I just ordered a brand new exhaust, so I'm waiting on that.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Cool, cool. Wait, do you new exhaust for the V-Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you looking at? Yeah, in terms of the exhaust, which exhaust are you going for?
It's a lot louder than stock.
Aha.
I hear that.
I'll see a thing when I was on.
Basically, I'm going from baffled to non-baffled.
I'd say the Van Zym's do a nice one for the V-Rod, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Oh man. So wait, non-baffled. You gotta be careful when you ride non-baffled, depending on the area you live in. Like what? You don't have to give us specifics, but like what general area are you in?
East Tennessee.
Eastern. Okay. All right. So you should be fine then.
I live out in the sticks almost, so no one cares about sound out here.
And your nearest neighbor is in a whole other zip code, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Tennessee is nice riding country, though. I tell you that. Jeez.
Yeah,
I haven't been out there in years.
Not serious.
Oh yeah. Nice quiet back roads, a lot of twisties.
They won't be quiet.
They won't be quiet once again. Alrighty.
Used to be quiet roads, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, let's see. We've gotten that on. I mean, did you have any news and maybe topics that you might be interested in discussing?
Honestly, not off the top of my head, no.
Alright. Very cool. In that case, we'll get this thing moving, and I'm going to hit that Q&A again. And of course, Dave, love you, Dave. Well, my UK1 says, all I can say is, how much can you stand, Bobby, before you shoot them all? Ha 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 ha.
Hey, all's a bit inclusive, isn't it?
Can I just say, boys, next week, Bond villains.
Nice. Let's see, Gisoto77. What's with the Merkin? Oh my god. You guys, alright, we've gone over what a Merkin is, right? Some of you know. Or does anybody not know what a Merkin is?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
No idea, Bobby. What is
He's got a-
is that some sort of sexual position you get yourself into?
Not at all.
Like in a Kama Sutra, you know. Try the Merkin.
This is what annoys me about a good cross section of my country. You got these idiots out there doing all sorts of stupid things, and their excuse for it is because I'm Merkin. Well, a Merkin is a pubic hair wig.
No.
It is. Look it up. So if you are Merkin, you got problems.
Hey, you have a little problem.
Yeah, a certain president made that popular, didn't he? He was American. Walks as though he was carrying a sheep under his arm, you know.
Well, see, back in the early days, of course, people thought that the abundance of pubic area hair made you seem more virile, so they would actually pad the hair on their crotch just to make themselves manly. And
Just use an old dirty toilet brush, you'll be alright with that.
well, that little padding of pubic hair that was false is called a merkin. So if you are a merkin,
can you put it on your tongue as well at the same time?
Well, we've got one of Chancellor in. We've got a Chancellor, and one actually become Chancellor in here, isn't it, Merkel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I bet she totally Merkles. I mean, I have to ask your viewers, I don't know if anyone's watching, if you have got a Merkin, do you have any friends?
I've got a question for Von Schwarzenegger. Have you ever, you live out there in Germany, have you ever sort of fantasised of seeing her naked at all?
About as much as Margaret Thatcher, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. It'd be like having sex with the Queen, really, wouldn't it?
That's a bit sick. Bearing in mind Margaret Thatcher's dead, you know.
I was picking up a bit of a stink anyway, but
exactly. It's a bit of a Merkel, isn't it? So,
yeah. I don't know how you can squeeze the word fantasise in that whole paragraph. I would have thinking more appropriate to be something like nightmare.
Andy, when you get married, you're grateful for anything, mate.
Oh, when all of your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed.
I'd have to have one more spoonful of magic custard. It might be right.
Oh no, that's even better. Oh my god, magic custard. That's just got a whole different meaning in my head.
All right then. So now that that's
you look like, hang on, Bobby. You look like a rabid dog if you ate that and sort of went down on Merkel, wouldn't you?
Oh.
I've
got this from Andy. He's brilliant stuff. I mean, it's got the mushrooms in it as well. Yeah, it's got his magic custard and the added magic mushrooms. Yeah.
And the essence of Andy, if you read the small print.
Yeah, so Mr. Bean did a perfect impression of Scream. Then it was like, no.
It's just
essence of pubic hair. It says on there.
So wrong.
Alrighty then. we're gonna move on to the Q&A, and of course, Who Am I UK1 says, where can I get a wig from, Bobby?
Merkel.
We'll make him. We'll save up and make him.
Get your Merkin made to Merkin. All right.
Can you get one for a Harley Davidson?
Oh god! Now we're gonna do
colostomy bag.
We're gonna do Harley Davidson branded colostomy bags along with Harley Davidson branded Merkins.
They're gonna cost twice as much.
Yeah.
You could always take the pubic hairs out of your colostomy bag and make one up yourself, really, couldn't you?
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna go and throw up. Excuse me for a second.
Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, Ryan says, so glad I didn't choose to ask for an invite today. You know what? The hell with that. I'm sending them one anyway. Oh man, let me see. Can I get together?
Be a good padding for the inside of your helmet as well, wouldn't it?
Let me see. Oh wait, why won't it let me send him one? Oh no! I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna send him one.
Hey, do you like popsicles?
You guys are awful.
I'll tell you what though, one of the worst problems is when you get a pubic hair down the back of your throat and you can't shift it. I'll tell you what, in the end you have to go to the cupboard and get a lump of bread out and get that down you, don't you? You start sounding like a Scotsman, don't you?
Yes, see.
Yes, that's what they sound like. They got a pubic hair down the throat all the time. That.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, maybe we've got Merkins, you know.
Oh,
Geordies,
you know what?
Geordies always sound like whales, don't they? They call your time. They do, don't they?
I just tried to send Odie Ride an invite, and for some reason it's not letting me send him one. So if anybody has him on there, get him on here, because that would just be so much fun. All right, Calm Biker says, "Yep, lads, how's it doing?"
Hey, hope it's okay, Diglin.
We doing
Back
all
on that
right?
point, man. You're never going to get him off it now, are we? He's
Don't blame him.
back on it.
Yeah, man. Right,
Yeah,
man, right. Biker just says, Biker says, where is it? Just be thankful they don't sell a Merkel Merkin made in America.
Good one.
Wow.
See, this is why I do this, because I love
This is
it.
it.
Hilarious.
Well, you got your tongue around that, okay, Bobby?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be Merkel, mate.
Oh god, the Orient Ride says, "Don't figure it out." Oh man. Let's see. Backroad Moto says, "Yep, I'm in East Tennessee too. My town doesn't even have a police department."
Right.
That's way out there.
I mean,
Sounds like Suffolk, really.
Good or
in the
bad,
UK.
you know. I mean, I suppose it's good in one sense, but bad in another. You know.
Yep. Yep. I got.
Please tell me you've got a fire department.
Oh god, right. I actually have a friend who lives out on Shelter Island, way out in Long Island, and they have 2 police officers
Mind you, Long Island.
for the whole island, Shelter Island.
If they're both busy, then you can go away with everything.
That's it. That's it. You got one in the station, one in the car. If you see the car at one side of the island, as soon as you pass it, you can take off to the other side and not have a worry.
It's outside the donut shop.
Yep. Not that I've ever done that. I'm just saying.
No, you would never do that.
Never.
Never.
All right. Let's see. Calm Biker says, "Been watching a hangout for partially deaf bikers. They had very interesting topics, and I thought you might want to discuss them. For example, do loud pipes shave wives?"
Shave wives.
It's like a new term for panty droppers.
There you go. I like that. I like that. That's good. All right, let's see. Bex88, topic for Keith. Has your cereal brand changed since you started vlogging?
Oh, it's not here.
It's not here, is it?
Before we get another bullshit.
Actually, we need that anyway, but...
He's playing with his sausage.
Oh, man. Alrighty. We got topics. Okay. Oh, wait, right. It also says... Topics is Calm Biker still on his way back from Bridlington. How many times did Keith eat? Was that? Oh, Bridlington. Yeah, Bridlington. I can't pronounce. Dude, I don't talk English too goodly.
Bridlington.
Let's see. How many times did Keith eat fish and chips in Ireland? See, we gotta get Keith back here.
Was that her name? I thought it was Charlotte.
Sure. Oh.
Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry. I was tempted into the lower test pit.
Oh, we've got a bloody serious question here.
Yeah, this one's good.
What?
So, Bex88 says, not sure if this has been done before, do you think your bike is like your personal character? If that makes sense, like when they say dogs like their owners.
Look like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, a lot of times dogs do look like their owners, or more to the point, their owners start looking like them.
I'll tell you what, I've definitely seen some dogs that like their owners because I see them humping their leg.
My missus is a dog maker.
I've always said when it comes to the bike brings out the alter ego in me.
Yeah.
So I would say, judging by what I look like now and what the bike's like, no, I'm calm, cool, collective, whereas she's a fucking rebel.
Now, you know, I gotta say, I think for me, you know, my bike is me. It's like 100% me. You know, it's that.
You're not Indian.
It's that shut off. Well, yes, I am actually. I am part Native American. I am part Arapaho and Cherokee. So, according to my mom, at least. So, Yeah, I don't know. I think, whenever I get on my bike, I feel more like me than anything else. And whenever I look at it, it just looks like the perfect thing. It fits me, and everybody keeps saying, "That's the bike for you. That's the bike for you." And I'm like, "Damn right, I know it. I bought it." Shit. So yeah, I kind of.
I think, Bobby, I'm a schizophrenic. I've got two bikes. I've got two personalities. So I think that's true, really.
So in one personality, you're a fast-moving guy who likes, live life on the edge, and the other personality, you're a vibrator?
Yes. Basically, yes. I think you've got it right on the nail there, young Bobby. Yes.
I thought you were going to say on the head.
No, right on the nail, really, because it's like sitting on a fucking nail half the time. I know what I upset. Oh, I forgot his name there, the young lad from the Outer Beyond. No police or anything else, but just them people who tie you to a tree in the woods and say "squeak piggy squeak." But I fucking forgot what I was saying.
I can't believe what you're saying.
The vibrator, Andy.
Oh, vibrator. Oh yes, yes, it does vibrate quite a bit. Yes. Yes, it's like being in an hand summer shop all on your own with every battery going in every hand and others, basically. That's Harley Davidson, by the way.
Oh.
That from experience.
Okay.
Yes.
So why don't more women ride Harleys then?
I know plenty that do.
Oh, okay. Well, we know why then.
They get more out of it than we do. That's like sitting against a fridge or something for them, isn't it?
A fridge!
Yeah. Well, they do, don't they? They always keep the door open and keep it cool for you when you come home. When you come in, your missus say, "Honey, I'm keeping it cool for you."
Good, warm that shit up.
You don't want it too hot and sweaty, do you?
You don't want it too cold, it's a
No. Well,
Nothing worse than sex with oven gloves on, I'll tell you.
not better than drunken sex, though, is it? We've all been there.
What, because you don't remember it in the morning?
No, that's when you perform to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, yes.
Just be careful with rum, because drinking too much rum before sex can lead to impotence. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God, I'm going to have to drink some more of that before I go to bed then.
Keep me bloody safe, anyway.
Yeah.
What about a Spitfire?
Oh, now you're talking about it. Skeggy Boy, my favourite beer.
A bit of Spitfire.
Oh my god. Alright, let me...
Yeah, personalities, eh? I don't know.
What about Mr. Beaver? You've got two bikes. I mean, is one a bit of a yobbo? Part of you a bit of a yobbo and part of you a little bit of a classic dude?
Well, yeah, obviously the Hooligan, which is the MT-09, is my wild side, and the Hayabusa is my, well, what is that? That's just my ultimate bike, really. It just does everything, and that's what I like to go cruising on and going abroad on and stuff.
Cruising on.
Well, yeah, well, you can cruise on it, you know. You can cruise on it. Just leave it in first gear. But no, the Hooligan's my child side, my wild side, and
It goes off-road well.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does off-road and everything. It just does everything. I have been tempted to put some knobblies on for when my tyres is nearly gone, which is almost there already.
Wow.
But we'll see.
Have you cleaned up, Keith?
I've what, cleaned up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got my long microphone up.
Oh, you put your sausage away now?
Yeah.
All right, then, mate.
Keith, what's your personality towards your bike? Do you think your bike is showing your personality? Oh, a bit of a question, mate, and that's, you know, the owners look like their dogs, or their dogs look like their owners. Do our bikes look like us?
So what you're saying is...
I'm not sure that's where we started.
You're saying that Keith's white and slow?
Well,
Cautious. Cautious is the word.
actually, you just summed it up really quickly there, Sticky. White and slow.
And cautious.
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 But
And
normally,
likes trees.
but normally clean.
I wouldn't say it's normally clean.
Oh, right.
Watch it more often.
Is this a sensible question?
What, it was a question.
Are you trying to entrap me to say something?
No, look at what Bex has said. Bex has asked the question, mate.
I suppose the bike that I ride suits the way I ride, in that it's not it's not a slow bike, but it's a forgiving bike.
It's a reliable bike.
Eh?
It's a reliable bike, like yourself.
It is reliable, yeah. Although it did let me down in Ireland with the lights. The lights went on. Yeah, the lights. Second day I had no lights at all. No, usually it's quite reliable. It never lets me down, apart from in Ireland when it did.
Is that built for comfort and not for speed, then, Keith?
Well, I actually thought, on a serious note, it's never really been a very comfortable bike doing a great deal of mileage. If I do a long distance, usually I'm in agony. But I have to admit, having done 2,000 miles through Ireland, I didn't have any after effects at all. So actually, I've changed my opinion of it now, because I actually think it is a bike that's suited for a long distance tour now.
I know why. Your nuts were bigger.
Is that what it is?
You didn't have a shag before you went. Your nuts were bigger.
I tell you what, I was gagging when I got back. I was gagging when I got back.
I was saying, gave you
I pounced on her when I got back. Pounced on her.
Did you? I bet it were like 2 space hoppers and a sausage.
I gave her, really did.
Oh, no.
I'm still dreaming the hangout, aren't I?
Oh dear. I'm not saying he should be Scottish, but his name should be McDonald, because I'm sure he had a couple of quarter pounders down there.
I've got Scottish.
But I got a couple of airbags when you got back then. like 7.5 gallons of sperm or something.
No.
That was an milk saying.
Okay, I thought we were going to talk about motorcycles.
If anyone is watching this, please ask a question about motorbikes, please.
So last question, Keith. Did you give her a pearl necklace when you come back?
So wait, actually,
Keith,
we do have 2 questions for you that came in. One was, has your cereal brand changed since you started vlogging?
It has actually, yeah. I started off with muesli, but I've moved on to cornflakes now.
Cornflakes, isn't you?
Yeah, I've run out of money. That's a bit
high brand.
I can't afford Alpen anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Other brands are available, of course.
Now, let's talk about breakfast cereal then. Let's get serious.
Malt Wheaties, like eating cardboard.
Oh my god. Okay, here's the other question: is did you have any fish and chips while you were down in Ireland?
I did. I had them twice.
What was it made out of?
Potatoes. Fish and chips with potato. All right. Actually, Calm Biker chimes in on the topic and says, "In reality, I'm a very angry individual that likes to pick fights with weaker people." Right. There are very few targets for my wrath. Oh my god. But not only that, he says, if you're like your bikes, how many of you have twin pipes? He had to take it there.
Yeah, he did. You see, mine's a strange one, because mine's a twin into a single and then back into a twin again.
Well, you would have to have that, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
That sounds like you need an operation, mate.
No. I mean, it's a slip-on.
Hey!
Well, I don't want to boast, but I got a triple.
Only comes out 1 hole though, mate.
That makes up for your lack of fight, though.
And it's triangular.
Not anymore. Fix that.
Only when it's flaccid. Okay, so One Man's Wish says, do any of you guys do where did it go? Do any of you guys do any mods to engines? Detail. So have you guys done mods to your engines at all?
Yeah, I change the oil and I change the oil filter.
Where did you appear?
So nice to have you here, Dave.
Me? I've been here forever, mate. I just hide in the background.
Oh my goodness! All right.
I used to do engine mods, but I don't need to now. Bikes have finally caught up, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to touch mine because and Indian Motorcycle. If you're watching, this is for you. That Thunderstroke 111 is perfect, exactly the way it is.
Sorry, what's it called again?
A
Thunderstroke.
That's right, Thunderstroke 111.
Oh yeah, baby.
There you go. No, seriously, I've never ever, and I know I keep saying this all the time. I have never ever been on a better made machine ever.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah, I'm so much in love, Bobby. It's quite.
Dude, eventually I'm gonna bang that bike and make little scooter babies.
Yeah, little bobbies.
No, but seriously, that machine is just phenomenal. I mean, if you want to just do the big old cruiser style ride, you're fine. But you want to throw on some speed and keep up with the sport bikes, you can totally do it, and I have. So, yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh wait, Ryan says only twice. Bollocks, Keith.
Where's he gone again?
Oh, I don't know. He's like fucking Houdini, isn't he?
He's disappeared. Okay, One Man's Wish says, should your bike act like you as well? Just kidding. Hello, fellas.
Mine does. It's called common collective.
No, my bike doesn't act like me. It'll forget what day it is and fall over.
Shall I Bobby's? I can't send him a link because I haven't got him on me. But yeah, maybe One Man's Wish want to come in.
Yeah, I sent him an invite. So, let me see. One Man's Wish. If you check your Google Plus, you should have an invite to the Hangout. Definitely more than welcome.
But to take up his question, Bobby, the engine mods, I used to do that a lot. And I think Skeggy nailed it when he said engines are caught up now, so it's more about tuning electronically rather than having to do anything else. But back in the day, I was skimming heads, widening ports, bigging up the jets, and all that stuff, changing the pistons and all that. But nowadays, you don't seem to need to anymore. It's more about tuning and.
Yeah, with the electronic ignition and everything,
Yeah.
There's no need. I mean, look at you with your new system where you can alter what goes in. Just by altering your bloody clocks, I mean, that's just like, wow.
That is an awesome feature, I have to say, is that you can just adjust it like that. I know it's not ideal, but the fact that you can just adjust the ECU from the dash and put more fuel in is just brilliant, really.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd expect to be able to do it sort of one setting does all 3 cylinders or whatever, but the fact that you can do each individual cylinder to whatever, that's what I found surprising. Yeah,
well, what it is, the 2 outside cylinders apparently don't get as hot as the one in the middle. So if you want to be a complete geek about it, you can adjust it for each cylinder. But it's marginal. We're not racing on a track here. We're not trying to get the last millisecond out of a lap time. But the option's there, which is quite cool, I think.
That is seriously cool. I like that. I like that. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to blow through some of this Q&A and see if we can get to a topic. I know, Mr. B, you were thinking on a topic, so we'll see if we can pull that out of your brain. So, Colin Biker says, anyone going to Parsons Nose on Sunday?
Are you actually going to go then, Skeggy?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Sunday. I'll tell you what then, mate. I'll meet you there.
All right, buddy.
I'll see if I can get Weggy to come up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
I didn't know if anybody was going, you see, that's why I didn't say a lot about it. But if people are going to go, I'll definitely turn up.
See, if I was able to, ride my bike across the Atlantic, I'd meet you guys. But
Why would I want to get to a chicken's ass?
What?
Oh, that's a bit strange.
And again in English, Dave?
He's got to travel through a wormhole, did you say?
Yeah, Parson is called Parson Drove. The actual place. Parson Drove, not Parsons Drove or Parsons Nose.
Parsons Nose.
But believe me, all I can say is on your approach, watch out for them fucking dips in the road.
Oh, crikey, I learnt my lesson last year. And then he got chucked off the bloody bike.
I would say it threw me out, you see.
Yeah, it did me. I thought, my God.
Got Jazz and Tiff behind me, got both of them as well.
So let's see, Calm Biker also says, I've noticed my headlights aren't too bright and some of the body panels are a little loose. It's also quite irritatingly loud in the morning. Nothing at all like me.
I thought he was talking about himself then. Surgery going on. What?
To be fair, his bike doesn't repair itself.
There you go.
You know.
He also says, can the panel of authoritative experts tell me if it exasperates? What the hell is that?
Exasperates,
Keep going, Bobby.
It's supposed to be exacerbate. Okay, exasperates, irritates, or frustrates intensely when personages make it grueling, problematic, and challenging to orate with Q&A questions, inquiries, and interrogational utterings.
The answer to that is yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh, good lord.
The answer to that is, please can you put the same question to Mr. Beans on Thursday?
Yeah, there you go.
I love to get through that.
In German, yeah.
Alright, he also says I may go along if my shoulder is up to it and I can find someone to ride along with.
Keith would do it.
That's for the Parson Drove thing for Sunday. One Man's Wish says, we'll do, fellas, in a minute. So I guess he's going to come in with us, which would be fan-freaking-tastic. Let's see. Calm Biker again. Skeggy goes from... God damn it. Go back. Okay, Skeggy goes from one twin to the other, eh? With a slip-on for safety.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
So, for the Parson Drove thing... Bex88 says, I is, and yes, watch out for the bumps. If you watch my vids, you'll know they can be pretty bad in places. Alright. And let's see, One Man's Wish says, that's no mod, Dave, that's normal. We're talking about big man mods. Alright, almost
And
through with the
spark
Q&A.
plugs too.
And spark plugs. Spark plugs. That's not a mod.
You put a camera on it.
Alright, so Backroad Moto says, I've noticed that half the time the bike tells a lot about the rider. For instance, most tricycle riders are little kids. What do you know? Dude, I don't know if any of you guys are on Instagram, but definitely follow him on Instagram because dude is freaking hilarious. He is absolutely hilarious. And watch his channel, damn it. Alright, and Calm Biker says, can you turn one cylinder off completely and have a V-twin? I guess that's going out to Mr. B.
Well, no, because they're in line, so no matter what you do, you'll never end up with a V.
You could turn two off and have a big...
Sorry, that was a sensible answer, wasn't it? I should have come up with a simple...
You and your sensibility.
If you turn one off, you'll have a parallel twin, okay?
I don't know. It's not as if it's a Thursday. It's Wednesday, but it's Mr. B. It's Wednesday, so you've got to come up with some silly answers.
I'm getting accused of picking on Keith here. I'm not picking on Keith. He gets everything he asks for. I'll pick on David instead. Don't pick on David. He's nice. I like David.
Yeah, people pick on me all the time. I don't care. I don't mind at all.
You can pick on me. I need to lose some weight.
Alrighty.
James, behind you.
So, Mr. B, did you come up with that topic yet?
Oh my God, I really need to come up with a topic now, and I think we should talk about. Oh, blimey! I don't want to do anything controversial that I've been doing recently. That's kind of done and dusted now. So let's talk about. Well, actually, yeah, I know it's not quite motorbikes, but it's about motovlogging. Recently, I've noticed that I've not been getting any notifications about the people that I subscribe to his videos, and I've been missing out on loads. It's been quite annoying trying to catch up. It's not that great, I know, mate. But what do you think? Have you been experiencing the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
I get mine differently to most from what I understand. I don't go on YouTube to watch videos. I get everything sent through to my Gmail, and my Gmail tells me that you just uploaded a video, so I go on there and follow the link through.
How do you set that up then? Because I always just go. I go to the is it the subscribe or subscriber link, and then I look for all the new videos. But I'm not getting.
You go at the side of where it says subscribe. There's a cog. You click on the cog, it opens up a little box, and it says, "Let me know when they upload or whatever." You know, send me information about when they upload. Tick the box, click save, and then it'll email you to let you know.
Yeah, I have mine set to go through Google Plus, so the little notifications on Google Plus will tell me when people upload videos. But for some reason, for a good amount of them, for like the vast majority of them, it stopped doing it for a while. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with their side of the system. I don't really think it's my side because other people have been talking about it too.
Yeah. I've missed a shitload, and I'm trying to go back now, and I'm just basically going to each subscriber that I'm subscribed to see what's new.
I know, if you're a vlogger, you have to actually set that you send a notification out to all your subscribers.
Yeah.
So, if you don't have that, if they don't have that sent, then you'll never get the notification. I see that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people subscribe to me, and I've subscribed to them back because they said they're going to start vlogging soon. And I've said, right, well, let me know as soon as you start vlogging. And they've obviously not ticked the right boxes or whatever. And they've, suddenly find out they've been vlogging 3 months, and you've had no notifications. You didn't know they was on there. Some of them have actually changed the channel name. So it really don't help. It's like, we'll help you,
That makes sense.
I always thought it just said if you uploaded a vlog, it just sent it directly to all your subscribers. That's what I thought. I'm crap at sort of stuff. So.
To be quite honest, Andy, I think it does unless you change it back now. I think if you don't touch any settings, then it tells everybody immediately. If you go through and start changing settings, then it's probably tough a bit.
Yeah, because when I go on there, it will tell me how many new uploads I've got come through to me. 5, 10, 20. That will tell me straight away. So I know I've got a load of lists to go through on the side panel. That's how I usually watch mine.
Yeah.
But I do miss a few people. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I always rely on my subscriptions option in the menu, in the main menu. It's like 2, 3 down from what to watch, my channel, my subscriptions. Click on that, and then it normally gives me a list of all the new stuff, and I look through that. But recently, it's not been doing it for me. It used to, but not anymore.
They're always playing around with it anyway. There's always different things happening.
Does that mean you need some other type of stimulation, Mr. B? If it's not doing it for you.
I'm still dreaming about this hangout, aren't I? No, I just that's the way I kind of look for new videos. But I've suddenly realised that for the last month or so, it's not been working the same way it used to. So I'm having to go to individual channels now and check and upload the videos to try and catch up, which has been a bit of a pain, really.
I think the stuff that's on YouTube at the moment, it's because it's summer season. I reckon the Google computers are overheating, so they're sort of doing 10% of what they normally do.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, probably right.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully they'll figure it out. Yeah, right. Oh man, they update so often, and every time they update, they screw something up. So.
Yeah, but they never tell us, do they? They never say, hey, for whom the bell tolls. Seriously. But one thing I will say, and it's consistent with Google, is as content creators, they never tell us when they change anything, do they? It's like you just find out. It's like, oh, why is that not working anymore? Oh, they've changed it. So why didn't they say, hey, thank you, content creators, for generating us revenue. Here's some new features that are coming out next week. What's going on there? Is that just because they're so flipping awesomely big they can't be bothered to tell the people that earn their money that they're changing stuff? What's all that about?
I think one of the most annoying ones is when they put that little button up where you have to click it off every time you go on, or it will just automatically go onto another video. That is so annoying.
Autoplay, you mean?
Yeah, autoplay. What an annoying little piece of shit that is.
You mean when you're halfway through writing a comment and it clicks onto another video?
Yeah, and you think, oh, you clicked it off, you know? You have to click it off every time you go on.
And then you end up putting a comment like, awesome pipes, dude, to some random, like, I don't know, unicorn, pink fairy, flipping, whatever they're called, unicorn video. It's like, so, how did I end up here? Why have I commented on this video?
Every time it takes you to a completely unrelated video.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an annoying little shit, that thing, I'll tell you.
So how do you really feel about it, Andy?
Yeah, they never told us that up there, did they?
Oh man.
And that's why people get dislikes and they can't believe it. It's like, why have you disliked this video? And that's because someone has been typing a comment on something like how to make fairy cakes, and then when they just nearly finished typing the comment, they end up in this like, oh my god, look at my loud pipe and the flames coming out of my exhaust. And they go, dislike. I was trying to type a comment on fairy cake video. What's going on? And everyone gets stressed about dislikes. You don't need to, because that's what's going on, really.
So how many fairy cake videos are you watching?
You know what? I'm going to do a fairy cake video so I can get more likes.
That's Mr. B's other channel, the one he doesn't publicise.
They were going to do a cookery channel one day.
Yeah, well, we'll do some cooking stuff, yeah. It might happen soon this year.
Quick question, Keith. How comes when you switch your video off and when you switch your video back on again, your hair will messed up?
You've got to have sex.
No, I went to make a phone call and I was lying down on my bed and I...
Oh, you have to use a phone call.
Not one of
my
those.
panties. Oh yeah, press 9.
Not one of those, mate. Not one of those. I just happened to be on...
No, he was making a Merkel wig, mate.
Yeah, now, I understand, Keith, mate. Whenever I make a phone call, the first thing I want to make sure is that I'm laid down. Yes. Yeah, I always lay down when I make a phone call. Self-incriminating comment there.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
Are you eating cornflakes on some time?
So I didn't realise the hangout was all about taking the piss out of me tonight.
I'm sorry, mate. You just came back and said you come back from a call where he was lying down.
Now, Keith, I just gotta ask: did you wipe up before or after you hung up?
Oh no.
Yeah, he'd rather not answer that. You can tell by looking at his face.
And where did you put the sock?
I'm not saying anything for incriminating myself further.
I didn't think you are, by the way, Keith. You got something on your sheet, mate.
Sorry, I can't hear you. You're going to speak up.
Or maybe it's in your ear.
Oh, really?
Hey.
It's in your ear.
Right, anyway. Let's talk about bikes.
Right. Okay. So speaking of bikes, Calm Biker says hammer. I dropped a spanner on a cylinder. Does that count as a mod?
Yes.
to which One Man's Wish says, no, it does not, Calm Biker, LOL. It's about the improvement of your bike, not the F-ups. Good one. Gisoto77 says, premium line, Keith. That's a question to you.
50 feet.
£5 a minute.
Always.
Yeah.
8, 9, 8, double two.
Oh my god.
If Keith is using a 50p a minute premium line phone call, my word, he's a cheap ass.
Doesn't take long for me to get off, mate, I tell you.
Oh my god, really? I am still dreaming this hangout.
Yeah, but you're not hosting this hangout, so you're lucky.
Camping with him.
Oh,
He's like an old sparrow, mate. He just hops on and hops off. He's happy.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to some sensibility because Bex88 says I use my tabs. Let's see, I use my subscription tab as well, Andy. No problem for me at the moment. So, yes, I don't know. Maybe it's just the guys.
Yeah, maybe it's my poor ability to use a computer.
You never know.
Or the MC donkey.
What the?
Potato!
I just had to censor myself then because I was going to come back with something at Mr. B, and I thought, nah, that's below the belt.
Oh,
that's really low there for me, isn't it? So I'm so short.
Oh man. So let's see. Colin Biker says one man's wish. Pretty sure it counts because I left it in there. The bike was much louder afterwards. Briefly.
What?
Left what in there?
The spanner. Oh dear.
All right. Woman Wolf Rider says, "Good evening, gentlemen."
Good evening,
Oh my.
Hi, welcome to the
Madhouse.
Can we apologise in advance?
Hey, Catherine, if you want to join and sort this rabble out, please do.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I am.
Hold on a minute, Keith. We're talking about it. You're the one getting physical.
Hey.
Alright, Backroad Moto, he says, I go through all my favorite channels and click the gear by the sub button to set email notification for each one. There you go. You got another one on it.
Maybe that's what I need to do then.
Alright, oh, and here we go. Away from the sensibility, wow, I almost screwed that up. Jisoto77 says, the good thing about cheap sex lies is that you don't get STDs, Keith. So you just wasted a condom, mate. I really thought we were going to talk about motorcycles on this one.
So, is he saying that Keith just had a rich man's wank then?
We are talking about motorcycles. Talking about Harley Davidson condoms.
I distinctly remember Keith saying he was thinking about going from a 4-stroke to a 2-stroke. Oh dear.
Would there be lots of grunt and lots of not enough top end?
I can't believe the depravity is coming.
Oh my god, someone, there must be some viewer that would like to ask a question about motorbikes, surely.
Well, here we go.
Question just come up, Bobby.
I'm going to get to this one. 08 Ride. Thank you, 08 Ride. If a new vlogger puts up a really boring video, something completely irrelevant and unlikely to get anyone subscribing, would you comment that it was great? Not comment anything and ignore. Send them a private message or give them a thumbs down.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I'm going to answer this one last. So I'm going
to say you're going to give them some tips first. I'm not going to just slam you down.
No.
I mean, if they're that bad, you're probably not going to subscribe to them anyway, so you'd never see it.
There you go. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. Oh man, Dave, what do you
I must
think?
admit, in the past, I've done the same thing. I've sort of tried to give them some tips. I mean, the amount surprised me that do the first ever video, and it's like 25 minutes to half an hour long. You know, and it's your first ever video. It's like no, keep it under 10 minutes. My question for that was, hold on a minute, when I first joined YouTube, I couldn't do anything longer than 10 or 15 minutes, so how come you can do fucking half an hour?
Wow. Alrighty, Dave, what do you think?
Probably. I don't tend to watch somebody right from the very first one because obviously they're brand new and it's unlikely you're going to come across somebody who's just put up their first video. I will watch 2 or 3 of them, and if they're making the same mistake, I will then say something to them by saying, it'd be a good idea if you change something. But most of the time I tend to watch 2 or 3 of the first videos and then make a comment.
Alright, that makes sense. Man,
I'm also open to people making comments on mine as well. I'm open to suggestions for anybody who ever wants to watch my channel, which is my UK one. There's these links. There's GoFundMe and don't forget PayPal.
That was a fantastic shameless plug. That was the most wonderful shameless plug we've had all day. So, and Von Swolstenatha has disappeared. So, Suffolk Andy, we'll turn it over to you.
I think what's Geggy said. I think most when you do your first vlog, you do forget that it's 10 minutes is enough, and you do go off on one and do a 25-minute vlog. I think most of us done that. I think my first one was made 25 minutes. But bait this question. I don't ever diss anybody, if you know what I mean. So I probably would diss them, and I would probably, if I came to the crutch, I'd probably put a like, because I think I've only ever put 1 or 2 dislikes in all the time I've been on here. So I'd probably give them a thumbs up and see how they go. Some bloggers improve very quickly, and they might be boring and whatever because they're nervous or whatever, but they might actually come round and turn around to be one of the channels that you watch all the time. So you've got to give everybody a chance. And I think a lot of people think it's easy to vlog, but the point is they don't realise it gets harder and harder the longer you do it. And I don't think they realise sometimes the time and effort that's put into it, and they think they're just going to be instant stars, and it ain't going to happen.
No, you're absolutely right with that. Absolutely right. All right, and Von Swolstenatha has returned. So let's see. What do you think?
I'm having a lot of issues at the moment with Firefox. It keeps crashing.
Using Google.
Oh, he says it's
the best way to fix issues with Firefox is to delete it and use Chrome.
I'm sorry, I couldn't agree anymore.
There's a subtle link between Google Hangouts and Google Chrome. Now, try and figure it out, but basically Firefox doesn't contain the word Google, and that's why it doesn't work very well.
And from what I understand, Google owns about 80% of the internet.
That's really strange because I've never ever had a problem with Google. With Firefox.
Yeah,
but I always have a problem
to you,
with Google Chrome.
Nobody knows what you're saying, We're not putting on at the moment.
I think man Schwarzenegger has been fucking murkled, you know. That's what it is. He's been murkled. She heard about his fantasies about her in the nude, and she's censoring him, you know.
She's got the stars on me now. So, shit.
Oh yes.
I better put my disguise back on quick.
Yeah. And remember, you are an Englishman in Germany. Can't get worse than that.
Wow.
Oh dear, you did look in trouble.
Is it against the law to have a little bit of bishop's finger? I'm not sure that's legal, is it?
Well, it is if there are only 5.
Oh, no! Where is Billy?
Depends what part of the country you're in, really, isn't it?
See, in Ireland, I suppose it'd be fine.
Yeah. Plenty of precinct there.
Wow.
Keith, did you get asked to go in any of them little churches with them old priesty boys at the time over there?
I stayed well away from
Confess your sins, lad. Confess your sins.
Did you kiss the
No.
brownie stone and then realise that every fucker else has slobbered all over it?
No, I didn't go anywhere near any churches. Oh, wait, did. He liked those creepy churchyards, but I kept away from them. I did.
Yeah, you've been taught properly by Suffolk Candy, that's why.
I thought I'm on holiday. I'm not going around creepy churchyards on bloody holiday.
See, now you
I'll
just
tell you what.
put a joke in my head.
Sorry, Bobby. I'd like to answer that question from 08 Ride, and talking about videos, motorbikes, and anything other than anything else. It depends on the topic, really. If it's like, hey, look at me, I'm trying to do wheelies, breaking the law, I'll be like, nah, we won't bother doing anything with it. But if it's someone like genuinely trying to make an effort towards the whole biking community thing, then I'll give them some encouragement and maybe give some tips if they need it. Sometimes they don't. But yeah, it all depends on the topic really for me. But if it's someone just to emulate someone that likes to do wheelies all the time and basically break the law, then I'll probably just won't bother with it. I rarely dislike a video. I think I've only disliked about 4 videos in my entire lifetime, but that's only when they're being complete dicks. And then I can't remember. No, there was a vlogger. I can't remember his name now, but he did like these close call videos. One of them. No, oh yeah. Oh. Actually, yes. You've just reminded me. Thank you. Yes. There was a vlogger called Squeak Bolter. I don't know if he's still putting videos out, but he was completely fun. And he was encouraging people to ride on gravel and all sorts of shit. It's just a complete nut job. And he pissed me off a lot as well, so he's a dickhead. But then the other thing was, yeah, he just was an absolute knob. He thought he was going to like become a major motor vlogger, but he was just a dick. But aside of that, there was the other one. I can't remember his name. Yeah, cheers, Gabe. But there was another one who was doing like the close call stuff. You know, some channels do all the close call stuff. And there was a young vlogger that got started into that, and he almost mowed down a couple of old pensioners and was like beeping his horn and stuff. I'm like, seriously? And he accelerated towards them, so obviously that got a dislike, and also told him.
I mean, if you're going to do it, don't almost do it.
But on the whole, if it's a sensible vlogger and not a dickhead vlogger, then I will try and give them some tips if they need them. If not, I'll just give it a thumbs up.
They're sensible like us.
Yeah.
See, I gotta say, if I catch someone who's just starting and they do something like a really boring video, or they do something that's just kind of like nah, but they're trying, I'll throw in a little bit of information there. I'll give them some tips. I don't know if I'm like an expert or anything like that, but what I tend to do is, because I do watch so many motovloggers, I'll say, you know what, I see where you're going with this. Good start. Try watching this person and watching this person, and you see, kind of what they're doing. You don't need to copy it. Do your thing. Do your own style, and once you get more comfortable with it, I'm sure it'll take off, and that tends to work. I've only ever put thumbs down on like 2 videos, and I put an explanation in the comments of exactly why I did it, because I don't ever like to do a thumbs down and just do a thumbs down, But I'll say exactly why I put the thumbs down.
I thumbs down all of Mr. B's. Oops.
Actually, I think, right, we'll follow this one up. I think we've got time. Sorry, Bobby, I'd like to say, right, I think it's a great topic, is when you thumbs down, and I totally agree with you, when I thumbs down, I tell them, I say, I give this a thumbs down because it's shit for this reason. And the thing that frustrates me the fucking most is when people thumbs down stuff but don't say why.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe that's something to talk about after this topic, because, I'm with you.
It's exactly why I did that video about it, Andy. No likey thumbs down.
Maybe I need to watch that one. Shit.
RJ did a similar one a couple of days ago, didn't he, about YouTubers and haters. He says, what if you don't like their hairstyle, their bike, or what they're doing, or how they edit something, just don't watch them again.
Why
No,
watch it?
no need to hate on them. No need to thumbs down on them. Just don't watch them again.
Or
It's not quite.
if you're getting into an argument with them on backwards and forwards on keyboards, that's fine, because every time they come back and leave a comment on your channel, it counts as a view.
Yeah, so they're the 2p in the bank. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the RJ thing wasn't quite the same. You know, if people were going to thumbs down, I would appreciate it if they would say why, because I totally do. When I thumbs down something, I'll tell them why. And anyway, sorry, Bobby, I don't want to break up the topic we're on about right now, but yeah, I think maybe that's worth talking about.
No, that's perfectly fine. It makes absolute total sense. You know, I will say though, like you said, if there are people out there, you know, just like doing wheelies in the middle of traffic and just like doing all sorts of stupid stuff just to get noticed, I just don't bother watching because I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that at all. I refuse to ever be a part of that.
Some people will do anything to get sympathy and views, you know, like dirt track riding, coming off and taking your collarbone, that kind of thing, you know. Sorry, Carl, I'm bloody kidding.
I figured that's where you were going with that.
Hey, nobody did a sympathy video for me when I had my fall.
Nobody cared.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's a kick in the balls, isn't it?
I know.
Twice.
David knows I don't mean it.
Oh man.
I tell you what, though, with our channels and whatever, with these thumbs up and thumbs down, you can. I've noticed that on mine because I never ever get any thumbs down months and months. But when I put the vlog up of that twat overtaken, I got several thumbs down on that. And the next vlog I done, I got another load of thumbs down. And the next vlog I done, I got another load of thumbs down. I put one up today, and I'm just waiting to see if that gets thumbed down. Because if it does, that shows.
Yet, mate.
You ain't got it there yet, mate. That's okay.
Somebody's shared it, haven't they? Somebody's shared it on a different type of forum.
Yeah, so I reckon that they get fed up in the end and piss off, and that don't bother me in the slightest. But that seems funny. All of a sudden, from one video, I start getting these thumbs down. All of a sudden, you know, there's the same people doing it. It's easy as that, you know.
You're same bloke doing it.
I don't care anyway. They can go and fuck themselves.
My thumbs down. I lives in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't even bother to look at where my thumbs downs come from or anything like that. I get one or two a month, you know, as usual. I don't really get any trollers on my channel, which is pretty good. So I never bother to worry about them. If they don't like the content that I put up, well, it's their choice not to like it.
I think that would hurt. I think that would hurt a new vlogger if he started vlogging and start getting thumbs down all the time, and he was doing his best. I don't think that would give him a lot of encouragement. So right. I think it's one reason I wouldn't thumb down a new vlogger anyway, because I don't think. Well, I wouldn't do it anyway, but I don't think that's good on them. You know,
they need encouragement more than anything.
Yeah.
Wrong and point it out. Don't do it.
Don't belittle them, exactly.
Well, there you go. So I hope that's a good amount of answers there to your question 08 ride. So we are going to move on because the Q&A is filling up, and most of it is Calm Biker.
As usual.
So, this one will go out to Mr. B. Wait, no, I hate it when they shift before I can read them. It is something that, okay, well, I don't see it anymore, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But he does say, I like to throw the odd sensible one in occasionally just to confuse you, which, yeah, sensibility is confusing. He also say, he says, I struggle if I see someone cut off their bike. Do I
come off their bike?
Yeah, if I see someone come off their bike, do I thumbs up despite not liking seeing someone crash? You know what? That's a personal preference.
But no, this is where my thumb liking. You know, the thumbs down video came from in the first place when another biker came off, and I thumbs down it, and I explained in the comments why I thumbs down it, because I didn't like to see a biker down.
Right.
And I got slated for it terribly. You know what I mean? It's like, Well, why did you give him a thumbs down? And because I didn't want to see him come off. I didn't like the fact that he crashed, you know.
Yeah, I can see that side of it, Skeggy.
Yeah.
I would say you thumbs up it though, because you're glad they made it to be able to post it.
Yeah. It swings and roundabouts, you know.
You can go either way with it, I guess.
Or Merkins and Firkins, whichever.
Okay, I also put a link that Calm Biker posted in the Q&A into the chat so that you guys can grab it for the you know, the YouTube creators and stuff. So maybe it'll give you some insight into why they're screwing up. So let's see.
Oh, it's an Asian woman.
Bex88 also says, remember the star ratings. Yes, I do remember the star ratings. I miss those. Those are cool. Let's see. There was something else. Let's see. Combiker says, oh wait, ride. Only wasted half. You get 2 goes from each if you turn them inside out. I have no idea what that was about.
I think that was about paying for an expensive wine column.
Oh, I really did not need to get the explanation for that.
You asked.
You did ask.
Oh, jeez, thanks. All right, Woman Wolf Rider says, I need help uploading. I have loads of GoPro footage using Handbrake program to shunt stuff onto the iPhone. Could Mr. B help?
What? What's Handbrake? Anyone know what Handbrake is?
No. I've actually never heard of it, so.
Okay, so that's your problem right there.
Yeah, maybe it's time for some research. You never know.
I would, Catherine, if you're having issues, let me just check that again. So basically, you edit your GoPro footage, you render it in whatever package you use, and then you upload it to YouTube. I find that the best way to do that, though, is by using Internet Explorer, and that's the only reason I've got it on my computer, because Google Chrome seems to do something strange in my router when I try to upload a video, so I'll upload everything using Internet Explorer.
Really?
Going from what I remember in the past, and you know my memory's not that good, it could be, if I remember right, she has problems getting it from her phone to her whatever it is, so she can edit it in the first place.
Right, hang on a minute. But she's using a GoPro. Why would she then put that on her phone?
Because
Honestly.
What's that?
she was having computer problems.
Ah, right, okay.
It's a shame Jim's not here, actually, because Jim had a lot of similar problems.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're suggesting is that what they're doing is they're using the GoPro, then putting the footage onto a phone, and then uploading from the phone?
Yeah, that seems what it is.
That sounds like a right ball ache.
It sounds like hard work.
You can actually do that pretty easily. If you use iMovie on your phone, you can edit it and then upload it straight from your phone.
Yep. I have done that before.
Yeah, I use iPad for that when I'm on
Get
vacation.
rid of any product with the word I in front of it.
I'm the same. That's terrible.
No, I have to say, when we took the trip to Russia and I was doing the video from there, doing iMovie on the iPhone and then posting it directly from the phone, easy, super easy. So I don't know what the Handbrake thing is, but yeah, iMovie, go for it, because that's what I was using until I upgraded my my system on the desktop. So iMovie's fantastic.
So if she joins us afterwards, we'll be able to discuss it better.
Yep, there you go.
There's still room.
Yep. Alrighty, let's see. Wow, people are still up. Well, it's mostly Calm Biker anyway. Calm Biker says, "Who am I, UK? 1 unsub, thumbs down, down." He also says, "You did a sympathy video yourself, Dave. Don't you remember?"
No, he doesn't.
No,
where's our music go?
Don't remember anything.
I don't even know his name.
It's had medication. It's not the bang on the head.
Oh my goodness.
We lost Keith.
Keith is gone. Oh man.
He'll be back after breakfast.
Alright, Woman Wolf Rider is back saying using iPhone to edit, then they can go into town because the internet is better there. So she's editing on the iPhone and then going into town to use the internet there.
So where does the handbrake thing come into it then?
I think the handbrake is the editing program, probably.
That must, I say it must be a program.
Yeah, I would go with the standard iPhone, whatever it's called, software.
It's better on somebody else's internet in town. You must have really bad internet. You're not living back and beyond.
She lives out in the sticks.
Terrible. It must be really bad.
Probably as good as mine, you know. Probably be about 8 megabytes, and that's it.
Hey, leave her alone. She's only just recently got the letters that they've upgraded from fax. So, you know.
Oh, man. Let's see. Calmbiker also says, I have a whole heap of statistics on boring videos from my channel if anyone cares to look. Yeah, maybe?
Yeah, tell us all about them on Thursday, mate, on the next Hangout.
Yeah, there you go. Along with that long-ass question you put in before. Alright, and one more from him. It says, a question then. You put up a video and get loads of thumbs down. Does that stop you doing a similar video in the future? So, did the thumbs down help?
Yeah, we're all thick as shit. It's thick as shit. It's stubborn as hell.
Yeah. If I got a whole bunch of thumbs down on a video, I'd probably definitely want to try to do it again. One, to see if I can, turn it around, but also just because thumbs down, I don't really care. You're watching it, haha.
I tend to put up stuff that I like watching, so it wouldn't bother me if people thumbs down it or not. It's again, if I'm happy watching it, then that suits me fine.
Yeah, if you're gonna thumbs down it, I actually didn't put it up for you. I put it up for the people who are like-minded. So there you go. And mostly I put it up for me.
You got to remember, you can't entertain all the people all the time. So you just can't. I don't give a shit. I just have what I want.
Yeah.
Exactly, Andy. You can't. Not everybody likes the colour blue. So if you put a video talking about blue, not everyone's gonna like it.
No, not everybody's going to like your style of vlogging anyway, and you're not going to like everybody else's style of vlogging.
Especially if it's changed since you first started.
That is
true. Yeah. I think one of the next subjects we need to talk about is, has your vlogging style changed since you started vlogging? But before we get to that, I don't give a shit about thumbs down, but some people get really offended by it. But the thing is, you shouldn't do. And I deliberately post videos sometimes to get a reaction, and sometimes I expect to get more thumbs down than thumbs up because I want to cause a reaction so that then there can be a discussion, And I deliberately do that, and sometimes I get disappointed. It's like, fucking hell, can everyone stop thumbsing it up? Someone fucking start an argument, please.
I think it was my third video. I got a thumbs down and a comment saying I thumbs down. So I left a comment back to him saying, why did you thumbs down? I'd prefer to know why as opposed to just thumbs down. I'm brand new to motovlogging, didn't know a damn thing. And the answer was, cost cruisers is shit, mate.
I bet you felt a lot better after that then.
Yeah. I'm like, well, surely that's just your opinion, It's like, yeah, okay, fair enough, bye. Block.
That always bugs me because, everybody has their personal preference for what they like. But why do people feel the need to enforce their likes on other people? I mean, when it comes to the bikes, some people like sport bikes, some people like cruisers, some people have no problem doing 1,000 miles on a motard. But the point is, we're all on two wheels, which makes us all connected. So why give people shit if you're a sport bike rider and they're riding a cruiser, or the other way around? Basically, if any of them were pulled over on the side of the road, I don't care what they're riding. If I see somebody on 2 wheels pulled over on the side of the road, I'm stopping.
Yeah.
And most of the people I know would.
I think as well, the actual vlog, it's more about how they engage with you, and not sort of what they ride. You know, it's how that person engages with you.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't stop to think as well about, okay, they see a guy on a cruiser, they think, oh, that's his lifestyle, that's what he wants, and they make a supposition about your life because you're on a cruiser. They don't think for a minute that the reason why you picked the cruiser might be it's the only bike that you can now ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am quickly going to the point where I'm going to be on either a cruiser or a sit up and beg style bike, or I'm going to be on a trike, and that's not through personal preference, but through illness, and I'm not going to be able to ride anything else.
Yeah, we know Dave's going to get an MT-09, but anyway, before we get to that, but what I want to say about the thumbs down stuff is, right, and everyone's trying to say, yeah, but you know, I ride a cruiser, and maybe they're like sport bikes. No, in actual fact, it's really straightforward, and any content creators just need to understand one thing: when you publish a video, the whole world can see it, okay? Yeah. And in this world, there are fucking idiots.
Yes.
There are fucktards. There are dickheads that have never left their computer. There are dickheads that only eat McDonald's and Diet Coke and are like huge. They can't even move. And if they ever had to move house, they'd have to get a crane to move them out of the house. And these people like to watch videos. And if they stumble across yours and they're looking for something like, oh, the next biggest fat-inducing burger, and end up on a motorbike video, they'll go, oh, I don't like this because it's not a burger. All right? Don't worry about it, because there are people looking for burgers. Find your video and go, that's not a burger, that's like a motorbike. I'm going to thumbs it down, all right?
Yeah.
And that's it. So don't stress it out. Seriously, man. Seriously, don't worry about them. But and the thing is, I'm passionate about that because I know some people have closed channels who had a promising channel and they've closed them due to idiots, fucktards out there that I just described, just going thumbs down or just saying, oh, I don't like your motorbike, and it's like, or I think you're shit, and it's like, seriously, is that the best you can do? Then just don't worry about it. There are fucktards in this world, okay? It's in the news all the time, so it won't come as any surprise that one of those fucktards might come across a video and thumbs it down or leave a really stupid comment like, oh, you're shit. It's just fucktards. Just delete, block, and move on.
A view's a view.
That's right. Anytime they're watching, they're adding to your viewer count, so whatever.
Do you know what? There's probably some fucktard watching this right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They typed in boobies in the search log and ended up with Skeggy Cruiser. Yeah. And it's like, oh, shit, this is not good.
My bandwidth don't allow me to be watching it at the same time as being on it, so I can't thumb down it yet. I'll have to wait till it's finished.
Seriously, don't worry about that shit. Seriously.
Same here.
All right, we're getting dangerously close to the end here, so let me blow through these Q&A topics here. All right.
Over 20 minutes yet, Bobby.
Yeah, but I want to make sure we get through the Q&A because every time we read, or every time I read one, we stop and talk about it for about 20 minutes. So.
Okay, right, everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet while Bobby goes through the Q&A.
Oh, damn, now you just put me on the spot here. All right. Calm Biker, again. Is Mr. B suggesting that it's the fat fingers on the morbidly obese that means they press the thumbs down by accident?
I don't have any experience of that, Calm Biker, but I think you might be onto something. I think that their thumbs have got so fat they might not be able to get to one or the other button. It's like, oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. I think you're onto something. Richard.
Yeah. That would be the same person watching the burger videos.
Yeah.
I just use my stump myself.
I hate to tell you this, but we're discussing it again.
Look. Now, you know, karma, right? If anyone is struggling, if their thumb is that fat, they've ate so many burgers and you can't press the right button. I've got an idea, right? No, seriously, strap a pencil to your thumb, okay, with a fine point on it. That way you can hit the right button. There you go.
No, just chop it off.
Use it.
Oh, that will.
Chop it off. Don't need it.
Oh god. All right, just
Wank's never going to feel the same Andy without a thumb.
Sorry, I thought I was helping people there. I don't see why people get upset. If you want a thumbs down.
Well, they need the thumbs to hold the bottom of the burger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
There you go.
Hold one, yeah.
You can, I mean, you can always, you know, just kind of.
You don't need your thumb if you squeak bolter.
Oh.
Just put your finger through it and lift it up and you're away.
Like a toothpick. Awesome.
All right, let's move on. J-Soto77 says it's very rare that I thumbs down. Mr. B has had a couple of explanations. To me, it's as simple as don't agree with the nature of the content, usually followed by constructive comments, though, and never abusive over the net crap.
Absolutely. Not yet. It's just bad
that's the
stuff.
best way to do it.
Yeah, I love that. That's the whole point. That's why I do that instigating video for. And yeah, absolutely, mate. You know, I understand that shit.
That's the best way to do it, though. I mean, I don't bother with the abusive crap online, and I don't ever. I think once I got pulled into an online argument because I think it was mostly because the guy was just so stupid that he was making my case for me while arguing against me. So I just kept letting him do it. You know? Oh man.
I tend to just answer with, "Thank you for your comment." Just leave it at that.
Oh, that'd wind me up. I'd be on that keyboard.
It's the only time I had somebody say something negative about one of my videos, and I just went, "Thank you for your comment," and just carried on to the next one.
There you go.
That's funny though, because when you do that, like you didn't do anything, and it just makes them more mad.
Yeah, it makes them look like the arsehole.
Yeah.
No, I hate you so much. Like, thank you for your comment. Like, I can't do anything.
Now give you another view.
I need a burger.
I'm fucking going to get one out of this.
I'll have 20 McNugget chips and McNugget nuggets. Okay.
Easy.
Just make sure you get a diet drink with it, because then it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Half the fat.
Yeah.
I just saw one about
Don't forget
handbrake. I just saw one about handbrake, and I was about to read it, but it disappeared. And from what I saw, I think handbrake is something to translate the
file into an MP3.
Go to an iPhone.
Yeah, it translates it to an MP4, so it's iPhone readable, I believe. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, Soto77 again. That's typical stereotype, Skeggy. These people just don't matter, mate. Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
referring to the comment I made about the fact that the guy just said, "Yeah, you ride a cruise, mate, the shit."
Yeah.
That sort of thing. It's, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
must admit, when I first read it, I was a bit offended, and then I thought,
oh man. Alrighty, let's see.
Like cruiser sport bike thing, that's always been stupid to me because I came from a sport bike and then chose a Harley because I like the cruiser more. I mean, it's just what you like to ride. It has nothing to do with anything.
There you go.
I've rode everything.
It's what you like to ride.
I
Absolutely.
started off on little bloody
Short-
set through
short
mopeds and
choice.
worked my way through sports bikes and ended up on cruisers. It's just one of them things.
I must admit, I like them both, so I got the best
Yeah,
of both of them.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Like a guy like me, you know, there are some sport bikes that I like. You know, I'm not a huge sport bike guy, but there are some that I like. But I am 6'6", over 300 pounds. For you guys in the UK, that's like 21 stone. All right.
Fucking heavy.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm
You
a
are
huge dude.
exactly. Bobby, you're exactly double my weight.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. I
But
can't
he
get
also
on
has
anything.
20 height.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm a big guy. I can't get on anything really except maybe a Hayabusa. And I got on a Hayabusa, and I rode like a total ass-tard.
Bro.
And, you know, I know not everybody who gets on a sport bike is going to ride like an ass-tard, but sometimes it's Sometimes it's in you. It was in me. I was not about to put myself or anybody else in traffic through that because, I felt that aggressive lean made me feel like riding a whole lot more aggressively than I really needed to. So I didn't get one. But I got my Indian right now. And I gotta say, it's perfect. Do I hate sport bikes now?
Yeah, you need a buster with an extended spring arm.
No, dude, no.
Yes.
No.
Be glad I like you, Skeggy. No. Only an ass-tard would do that to a Busa. And if anybody who's out there is watching and they ride a Busa with an extended swing arm, I don't take anything back. Only an ass-tard.
Can you put 4 pegs on the Busa as well?
Oh, good lord.
Let's not go there because there's not enough time.
Oh, all right. See, and we got 10 minutes left, and I still got a lot of Q&A. That's why I wanted to try to get through that. All right. So yeah, let's move on before I start getting heated with myself. All right. I'm gonna hit let's see, Backroad Moto here because I like this dude. His thumbs down are thumbs down are measured just like thumbs up in Google AdSense. Traffic is traffic. And a comment is a comment. I'm glad the haters will never learn that. Keep them coming.
Oh, yeah.
I agree 100%. All right, there is a topic up there. I don't know if we'll get to it, so I'm going to get the rest of these before I hit that. Combiker says, took ages before I realized a motard was a bike and not just a challenged rider. Wow. Wow.
All this time he thought you were referring to Tosh.
Hey, I ride a motorcycle.
I'll tell you what. I bet there's a lot of moto tards right now thinking, maybe I should change my bike.
Moto tard.
Oh, man.
Motard. Are you a motard?
Ride a moto tard.
Alright, another one from Calm Biker. He says, I'd never go on a cruiser all the way out to sea with loads and their germs. No, thank you.
Yeah, because you're confined in one space, aren't you, Richard? I understand completely.
Yeah,
You're like this big box on the sea and you're going to get everyone's germs. Yeah, I couldn't do a cruise. I couldn't do a cruise with either.
Dude, I've done several cruises especially when I was a kid, because my mom used to love to do cruises like during the summers and stuff. And I gotta say, whenever it gets stormy, and the boat starts rocking back and forth, you can always tell the drunk people because they're the only ones walking in a straight line.
For myself.
Man.
There's no way I'm going on one of them. I'd just land up feeding the seagulls anyway.
Yeah, I couldn't do it too. We was only discussing it earlier. I said the only thing that bothered me is like being out at sea or fire.
No, not for me.
No, we used to do a lot of cruises to Bermuda, and oh my god, that's my favorite place in the universe. I love it.
Legs, not fins.
Friggin' love it. Love it, love it. Oh, Hepcat Harley's here.
Hey!
I've been trying to find a 1970s children TV program and just can't find any. Does BOD exist?
Yeah.
Well, I think the problem is that in the 1970s, most of the videos now have been banned because the presenters haven't been.
BOD was in the 1970s. BOD was in the 1980s.
Was that the one with Slim Goodbody?
Seriously? I thought it was before that. I think Skeggy, it was before the 1980s, mate.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not old enough.
Seriously.
Yeah. So, 50 tomorrow.
Hey, Bobby, I have to say, I like Jasuto77's comment about vloggers that hide their thumbs.
It's just going to hit that one.
Yeah.
It's going to hit that one. So vloggers that hide their thumbs are pet hate to me. And usually the type that can't hold a decent conversation or delete constructive comments they don't like, as well as fucktards 1 and make their channel appear squeaky clean and rosy. Dope.
Yeah, can you delete that comment?
Can we stop thumbs down on that comment? You know, can we not just stop all thumbs down forever?
When you go back on Google Plus and find out that everything's a thumbs down all the way through the actual hangout on Google Plus.
Oh well.
It will be, yeah.
I'll tell you what, one thing on that, the reason why I like that comment, Bobby, is that whenever I see a video, I go to a video and it says like you can't make any comments and you can't do thumbs down, it's like I'm not going to bother then. What's the fucking point?
Yeah, why even bother? Like I get upset at the fact that sometimes I'll watch the YouTube videos on Apple TV and I can't leave a comment or a thumbs up, and yeah, at least I watched it and I feel good that I watched it, but you know, then I can't really do anything about it. So, but that's mostly because I'm busy doing something else and I have to use that to do it.
Yeah, make you feel better.
I think I know you want to get through the last bit. There's only a couple left, but all I would say on that is that if anyone puts up a video and then says, "I don't want you to comment and I don't want you to flip in thumbs up or thumbs down," I'm not going to bother because obviously, you know, you're a dick.
Yeah,
was you watching it?
Pretty much, because you know you're going to get a thumbs down because you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Does that mean that I've got to tell Bobby now that he can watch my last video?
Oh man, too late, Dave. So. Oh man, in fact, I'm going to watch it again on the computer so that I can comment. Alright. Let's see. Calm Biker again. I think Bod was part of Operation Huge Tree, Hepcat.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned that Hepcat Harley, the coolest dude on this planet, is trying to watch Bod.
Worrying, really.
Oh man.
There's not a magic brand of that.
That you know what? Now I want to find it. All right, just 77. Oh, go ahead, Mr. B.
Sorry, I was just going to say, and Hepcat Harley also makes stickers.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And by the way, you're wasting your time on Bod. What you really need is parsley in the herb garden.
Oh my God, I remember parsley.
Oh yeah, I remember. Hector's house.
That's it.
Let's not go there now.
Okay, I've only got a little while before I have to run out of here.
Captain Pugwash.
Yeah. I'm gonna get through these last few, and then I'm gonna go get my children. Let's see. Gisolta77 says abusive stuff is not right. I even went to the length to try and personally find him not to be abusive. LOL. I do like to have these kinds of conversations face to face as well as on the net. It makes no difference to me. It's a bit hard over the net at times.
What's in the wrong? This is the one you want to be watching. This is Bod.
That was Seaman Staines, wasn't it?
That's my alarm in the morning.
Seaman Staines.
Sorry, Bobby.
Alright, here we go. Alright, the last three are from Calm Rider, and he says Charlton and Woolies. Charlton and Woolies, really? Okay. He also says, hate it when people who comment have their Google Plus settings configured so they can't reply. Or
It's like, oh, I get that as well. It's like, oh my God, you made a really stupid comment. I want to reply. Oh, I fucking can't, you dick.
I gotta say, someone put a comment on my last video and telling me that I should do a walk around on my bike because they haven't seen one, and I'm about to make a comment and say I have one and this is where it is, and I'm like I can't reply. You know, I sat there looking at it, trying to figure out how can I get in touch with this guy to say change that shit. Here's my walk around.
You can send them a personal message through the discussion page.
Yeah, it's too much like work. All right.
I just tend to put in the comment section itself instead of replying. I just put in the comment section itself their name and then say you can see it. It's at this one.
Yep, there you go. I should give that a try. Let's see here. Bex88 says I had Hector's house on video.
Hector's house. What? How come Bex understand Hector's house? He's far too young for that stuff.
Alright. Backroad Moto also says good night, boys. So good night to Backroad Moto.
Good questions.
And I am actually going to take a screenshot of this because I think I might want to touch on this on next Tuesday's Hangout, just for the hell of it. And it's Calm Biker who says, topic for you. Would the availability of fast internet make you reconsider buying a new house? Mrs. C wants to move. My only consideration is a double garage and fiber optic.
Absolutely.
I can't fault his choice.
I can't fault it.
I would say I would go for that 1,000,000,000%. He also says, bag puss must die, though.
No.
Yeah, my missus would have a problem with that. She's got 2 bags.
I would. And so Professor Waffle.
Oh, that's awesome.
We will fix it. We will fix it.
Alright.
And the first episode is a chocolate biscuit factory.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now you see, Mr. B, this is why I was saying I wanted to get through that quickly because we didn't have that much time. It is now time to close things down.
Mr. Ben,
Yeah,
Bobby.
thankfully my wife actually just went to get the kids, so I am just going to get us to go through the panel to say goodbye to the folks at home because we like to make them feel like they matter, because they do.
They did, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Alrighty, so let's see, which end should we start on this time? You know what? No. We gotta start with Dave because I freaking love Dave, and just his hellos and his goodbyes are fantastic. So, Dave, we're gonna start it off with you, sir.
Hi, Wife and Biker. Welcome to your wonderful hangout. Thanks for hosting it, and I'm sure we're going to have a great one this Christmas Eve. So, looking forward to it. You can ask me any questions you like.
Nice.
Awesome.
Mr. Von Schwarzenegger.
Well, let's say goodnight to the folks, and don't forget to get a special offer on Andy's Magic Custard. Get 2 for 1.
The mushrooms.
Yeah, it does contain mushrooms as well, so get your orders in now.
Oh my god. Nice. Our buddy Travis, Mr. TH Vlogs, would you like to say goodbye to the folks at home?
It was nice hanging out, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to do it again soon. And yeah, it was fun.
Nice. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Mental.
Mental.
It was mental. It was great having you here. Thanks for dropping by, and hopefully we'll get you in again. That'd be great.
Motard.
All right, and some words of wisdom from the fabulous Suffolk Andy.
Well, I've got to say cheerio first, isn't I, Bobby?
Oh, sure.
Goodbye, everybody. I love you all. But I haven't really got words of wisdom, but I thought I'd give you a couple of facts, Bobby. I was looking over your native small little city that you live in.
And you're not rubbing nipple.
Yeah. Yeah, that little.
I was about to say, an alien's going to burst out of his stomach or something then.
No, that little place, you know, that you live in. I think they call it New York. Did you know, Bobby, if you want to change your lifestyle, a good way of doing it is to get yourself a hot dog stand in Central Park. And if you want a permit for that, for 1 year, it's going to cost you $289,000.
Yes, it will.
What?
For a hot dog stand in Central Park.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Where's that?
And did you know in Central Park, every time you go over and walk over that lovely park, there's 20,000 people buried under your feet?
Yep, totally knew that.
All right. And the other one is, and the words of wisdom is, just remember, one up the bum, no harm done. Good night, everybody.
Nice. I love Andy. Oh man, Skeggy!
Hello! Goodbye! How you diddling? Nice to be back. Au revoir, people.
Glad to have you back.
I'd love to try and follow Andy's, but no, I mean, you can't be blamed if it slips in, Andy.
Oh. Especially when you got prostate.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Oh, really?
You're not going to wake up.
Oh, you younger men have got to look forward to, you know, the old slap. Oh, fucking hell.
I didn't know sheep suffered with prostate problems, Andy.
Well, you will do, boys, don't you worry.
All right. Mr. Wyvern Biker, you want to say goodbye to the folks, Keith?
Good night, everybody. And yes, children, people in Suffolk really are like that.
That's true.
That's hilarious. All right, and Mr. B.
Okay, only if this is really happening, because I don't think this is happening. I'm dreaming this, but if this has really happened, then thanks for watching. What happened there? So there we go. There was some talk of bikes at some point, I think I remember. But anyway, thanks for watching, and Bobby's Hangouts are awesome. Love you, bye. And ride invisible, motherfuckers!
Oh,
There you go. Alrighty, and that leaves it to me to say goodbye to the folks at home.
Oh my god, this is a dream. This never happened.
Can I just say you're perfectly on time, Bobby?
Only if the clock will stop fucking bonging, Skiggy.
Alrighty, goodbye to the folks at home, and for you folks in the UK, it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your motovloggers are? So, thank you for everybody who subscribed to my channel. I realized I got over 300 subscribers. I didn't even think that was going to happen because I wasn't even focusing on it. And for each and every one of you, I thank you very much for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, not liking, all of that. It's beautiful. And make sure that you tune in again. Make sure you tune in again on Thursday night for the Fully Loaded Hangout. The Fully Loaded Hangout Thursday night is going to be awesome, especially if Calm Biker tends to ask the same questions he was asking here. And I'll be back next Tuesday. So, again, thank you very much. I'm getting the hell out of here because I don't want to have a heart stroke. But good night, everybody.